Senator Wyden.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader. And let me pick up on where the leader stopped. The legislation has rapidly become an anti-senior bill. And let me walk you through why that's the case. 1 million low-income seniors are going to see their Medicare premiums go up by nearly $200 a month. The bill makes nursing homes less safe for frail seniors because it rolls back safety standards. For example, Mehmet Oz somehow thinks that AI is going to take care of everything that seniors need in rest homes. We pointed out to him that's not going to help an 85-year-old who's up in the middle of the night and has to make the way to the bathroom. The bill's going to hurt hundreds of thousands of seniors by reducing services for those who count on Medicaid to lose care at home. And then the American people have heard some things about Medicaid in this bill and being so harmful. They're going to also learn that this bill would trigger $500 billion in Medicare cuts. This is going to hurt rural hospitals like a wrecking ball. Now, if you're an older person in America, this is also going to come on top of the Trump administration backing away from efforts to lower prescription drug costs. And we feel that this is a hugely big mistake. We work very hard to get the power to negotiate more affordable medicine for seniors. And all these cuts in senior programs that I've mentioned, they come on top of the Trump message to seniors, we're not really much interested in holding down your costs of medicine. Now, as the leader touched on, the latest numbers from CBO released 2 hours ago make it clear that there are going to be more than $1 trillion in cuts to Americans' health care. And we do expect to hear later today that even more Americans are going to be losing their health insurance than the initial estimates from the Nonpartisan Budget Office have disclosed. But I do think that the American people want to know what's actually going on, and particularly for the seniors, who I've known since my days when I was director of the Gray Panthers. They have a right to know what incredibly harmful provisions are in the text of this legislation as of now. There's been some discussion about Medicaid, but you all, and I'm a journalist kid, can now go out and tell the elderly of this country how this bill is going to affect them, because they have a right to know and they aren't going to like it. This morally bankrupt bill boils down to a simple equation, as the leader touched on. Health care cuts for Americans walking on an economic tightrope is what this bill is all about, and it's going to be paid for by extra tax breaks for the ultra-wealthy. Senator Hassan and I are members of the Finance Committee. You can be sure we'll be fighting this every step of the way. And as the leader noted, we are going to use every single tool at our disposal to fight this. I don't think the Republicans even want to talk about the specifics. The three of us, the leader and I, have our roots in the Finance Committee. We remember the days when Republicans wanted to go into the Finance Committee and have markup. They don't want to go into the Finance Committee and have markups because they don't want to talk about all the health care cuts they're hitting people with. So Senator Schumer, our leader, and Senator Hassan, very pleased to be with both.